Exodus chapter 3. Moses tended the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, who was the priest of Midian. He led the flock to the backside of the desert, and reached the mountain of God, Horeb. At this mountain, the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire within a bush. The bush was burning but not being consumed. Moses said to himself, "I will turn aside and observe this remarkable sight, why the bush is not being consumed." As Moses turned to examine the bush, God called to him from within the bush, saying, "Moses, Moses." Moses replied, "Here I am." God instructed him, "Do not come near, take off your sandals, for the place where you stand is holy ground." God continued, "I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Moses veiled his face, overcome by fear to gaze upon God. The Lord said, "I have observed the affliction of my people in Egypt, and I have heard their cries due to their taskmasters. I know their sorrows. I have come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians, and to lead them from that land to a spacious and fertile land, flowing with milk and honey. This is the territory of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. Now, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has reached me, and I have seen the oppression inflicted upon them by the Egyptians. So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt." Moses questioned God, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the children of Israel out of Egypt?" God reassured him, "Certainly, I will be with you, and this is the sign: when you bring the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain." Moses asked God, "When I come to the children of Israel and say, 'The God of your forefathers has sent me to you,' and they ask, 'What is his name?' what shall I tell them?" God responded, "I am who I am." He added, "Thus shall you say to the children of Israel, 'I am has sent me to you.'" God said further, "Say to the children of Israel, 'The Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my eternal name, and my remembrance for all generations. Go and gather the elders of Israel and tell them, the Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, appeared to me. He said, I have certainly visited you and witnessed your affliction in Egypt. I have declared that I will bring you out of the affliction of Egypt to the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, a land flowing with milk and honey. They will heed your voice, and you and the elders of Israel will go to the king of Egypt and say to him, 'The Lord God of the Hebrews has encountered us. Please let us go on a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God.' I know that the king of Egypt will not permit you to leave, unless compelled by a mighty hand. I will stretch out my hand and strike Egypt with all my wonders, which I will perform in its midst. After that he will let you go. I will grant this people favor in the eyes of the Egyptians, and when you leave, you will not depart empty-handed. Each woman will ask her neighbor and the one who resides in her house for articles of silver, gold, and clothing. You shall put these on your sons and daughters, plundering the Egyptians.